It is now time to make some Spanish chorizo sausage. I'm joined once again by the owner and operator here at Don's Meat Market, Donnie St. John. Thanks so much for having us here today.
Well, again, welcome and thank you. It's a great opportunity.
Okay, so what's the first thing that we want to do? You've got a whole lot of ingredients.
Well, I went ahead and I've pre-measured out ingredients to make a Spanish chorizo sausage.
Okay.
So what I'm going to get you to do is add all the dry ingredients to the bowl.
Okay.
We add all the dry ones first. Pepper, oregano, red pepper, garlic, paprika, salt. And we do those and we mix those by hand so that they're mixed evenly throughout the bowl.
You do all of this by hand every day?
That's right.
Okay. So all my dries are in there.
So all your dries are in there now. So you mix that up with your fingers.
Okay.
We try not to squeeze either the meat or the spices like that so that they're not into clumps.
Okay.
And you just use your loose fingers like that. That's terrific. And then you can add a container of water and also the cup of white vinegar.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. Alrighty. Now, mix that up again?
Again, you mix that up.
Okay.
That's excellent.
Perfect.
And we have coarse ground pork here. You'll notice that the bits in this pork are actually quite thick. A lot of times when you're buying hamburger, we use these different sausage plates, or sorry, different grinding plates for different things that we do. This is typically a 1/8 inch plate, which we would use for things like hamburger and patties and stuff like that.
Right.
You get into coarser ones where you're using them for sausage or for salamis or whatever the case may be. This goes up to a 3/8 inch plate, which is typically what we're using right now for this. So what happens by doing that is you end up with a meatier sausage and a meatier bite and not so thick and dense.
Okay.
Okay. So you can go ahead and pour that on there.
Pour it on there. Okay.
Awesome. Smells good.
It smells so good. Okay. And
now
then
mixing this is the same as the spices. So you just want to use your loose fingers in there and blend it all the way through. And again, not to try and squeeze it so that you don't get pockets of meat that aren't seasoned.
Okay. Now while I'm mixing, Donnie, you've got to tell me, where did your love of meat come from? Because to own and operate 2 meat shops, you must like it a lot.
Well, yeah, I was actually raised on a farm, and out near Richmond, Ontario, and the nature of the business out there as a beef farm just lent itself to learning this trade. And then right from the age I was 19, I got involved in meat rooms in different grocery stores, went on to management, and there has always been a passion to have my own place. And a lot of times when a lot of stores went to counter-ready products and cryovac meats, I knew that there would always be a niche for this. So I started out, my wife and I, in Canada in 1998, and we moved to Almont in 2004, and then of course out here last year, and so far so good. It's been great having the 2 stores. Bit of a challenge, but I'm fortunate enough to have Al here to look after the shop here. So that's
Have I mixed
awesome.
it enough?
That's perfect.
Okay.
We're good to go.
So now we're heading over to the hopper?
Well, we're going to the hopper. You can take your gloves off if you want. It makes life a little easier.
All right. Now,
this sausage is also a gluten-free sausage, which is hugely important nowadays too.
Okay.
So what we're using here is a hog casing, which we come in salted, and we pre-soak those to get all the salt off of them and rinsed out.
Okay.
And then they just feed onto that horn.
Okay. So do I need to feed it on some more?
Yeah, you can feed it on a little bit more.
Okay.
And then with this particular sausage, it's actually going to feed out very fast because it doesn't have any wheat in there. So I'll just pre-warn you. Do you want me to do a little bit first? You want to go ahead?
No, let's give it a try. We're almost out of time,
I'll work the power for you.
Okay.
And all you got to do is catch it when it comes out the end.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Come on. Oh, jeez, you were kidding. Oh, God. Okay,
You're wasting a lot, Sarah.
No. Okay, so clearly I need to let Donnie take over on this sausage making. All right, stick around. There's still plenty more coming up from Pakenham from Donnie's Meat Market. Oh, no.